Oh, hi, Governor. Hello.
This is the first time I've seen you here for Bill Simon.
Since the bat.
Yes, the bat, I'm sorry. you're
So
right.
soon you forget, Governor.
Took Hemp to get him out of here.
I do remember the bat, I'm sorry.
That was your first one. your first
Yes,
public
I was
signing.
gonna say that was the first one. That's probably why I had a black. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. It really is an honor and privilege for me to be here to sign Senate Bill 2659 relating to industrial hemp. This measure establishes an industrial hemp pilot program through the Department of Agriculture. It will allow the cultivation of industrial hemp and the distribution of its seed in Hawaii for agricultural or academic research. And this bill will fund the program's administrative costs as well as positions to implement it within the Department of Agriculture. Industrial hemp has been identified as one of the more versatile and useful fiber plants that can be used to manufacture many different products. I know that Representative Thielen probably memorized all of them, but they say that there are as many as 25,000 uses, including food, fiber, fuel products, used to make carpeting, upholstery, manufactured into various construction materials as lumber, plastics, and fiberglass. And the seeds can be used to make paints and varnishes as well as others. So we definitely know and believe that hemp will do well in Hawaii's climate. And we look forward to the information that we can generate from these agricultural and academic studies and pilots. And I would like to invite my former colleague, Representative Thielen, if she'd like to say a few words. Okay.
Governor, thank you so much. 12 feet of hemp in 12 weeks grown in Waimanalo. This is just amazing, just amazing. And with the 25,000 uses, I would like to present one more use that is probably one of the more exciting ones that we've had. Hemp can make better supercapacitor electrodes. So what does this mean? You need the electrodes to have your batteries work for your electronic devices, for your photovoltaic, all of that. Right now it depends upon graphene, which is $2,000 per gram. They've now had the scientists in Canada, which can then be built upon by our local team here in Hawaii. They've discovered that hemp will come in as a better product, and it will be $500 per ton. Per ton. So you talk about prices plummeting, the cost of photovoltaic, cell phones, anything else of your electronic materials, and this hemp will replace graphene. It will work better, it's much cheaper, and it's another exciting 25,001 uses for a crop that will not get anyone high. And Governor, I just wanted to thank my son Peter, who in 1990, when I was first elected, challenged me to fill the vacant sugar land. All the sugar plantations were shutting down. And he said, "Mom, we should be growing industrial hemp." And I looked at him and I said, "Peter, that's a drug." He said, "Mom, go out and learn about it." And you know, if one of your children tells you to learn about something, it's a challenge you take seriously. So I spent the ensuing years learning, developing strong support from Senator Sloan. He's been wonderful from day one, recognizing that this is a small business issue, agricultural issue, and something that will help our state. And then I'm so grateful to Senator Gabbard and his daughter for becoming champions, and thank you, Willie, so much for you too. We've had wonderful people here. Melody out in the field, she's in Waimanalo making this grow. And we have a wonderful team. Dr. Harry Ako has been with us since 1990, moving ahead. And we've just had a wonderful team. If the UH people, the people out in the field in Waimanalo, could you just raise your hands? Alan, there you are. And the others, another doctor, scientists, there we are. Look at this, these young, wonderful people that are stepping forward to help what will become an agricultural and entrepreneurial boom for Hawaii. So I want to thank you, Governor,
Thank you.
tremendously. Short remarks, but
Senator Gabbard, would you like to say a few things? I would say, Representative Thielen, why did it take so long? I'm just joking.
I'm going to mention that.
have you ever tried to educate colleagues
No,
in this
I,
building?
Okay, I've got the visual aids here, everybody.
Okay.
Some of the 25,000. What's this? Hemp jam, all right. Okay, so it's truly a historic day. I predict today's Hawaii hemp law that the governor's signing will lead to a new booming industry for our islands.
So does that mean you think the Congress will allow it to happen?
Well, right now, the certain congresswoman that I've been putting a lot of pressure on, they have 70 co-sponsors in the House on the House
Okay.
bill to remove it from the controlled substance list, and I think there are
Okay.
about 14 in the Senate. So that's the ultimate
That's a start,
solution.
yeah.
But hemp is awesome for our farmers. It's wonderful for our INA, and it's going to be fantastic for our economy. So I'd like to. One of my champions over here that's been at this for a long time. So thank you very much, Cynthia, for your tenacity and also for your patience and also for my colleagues who supported the bill. And Governor, for your vision. And I'm very happy that you that you invited me to the bill signing ceremony today. So. But I did wanted to touch a little bit on the history since the governor mentioned it. It was in 1999 when the first hemp study took place in Hawaii. And it was out at Wahiwa, went on for 3 years, had a little plot out there, and the results of that study was that the Chinese variety of hemp seeds was the best to grow in our climate here. And actually, it was on December 14th, 1999, that Governor Cayetano declared Industrial Hemp Day in Hawaii. It gets better. There have been 32 pieces of legislation since 1999. 19 bills, 13 rezos bring us to today's signing of this bill. So here we are, 17 years later. You know how sometimes, Sam, the wheels of government turn painfully slow. So this is one of those cases. But as we know, it's an incredible crop fit for our islands. I did want to mention that these different ones that I brought in, the problem with this is that when you look at, they're all made in Canada, right? My briefcase, right, made out of hemp. The shirt, right? I just asked Cynthia, this was a gift from Cynthia, and she said the actual fabric came from China. So it's $620 million in annual sales, right? And China and Canada are laughing all the way to the bank, right? Because that's where that money's going, right? So also I wanted to mention that the national and international hemp experts, they're eyeing Hawaii as the next big place for hemp. And my vision has always been a cottage industry for hemp, using the Hawaii brand, right? So that we have, instead of just hemp heart bite, it's Hawaii hemp heart bites, Honolulu hemp seeds, right? Hana hemp shampoo. And actually, I was at a conference a couple months ago in Denver, all the ag chairs from all across the country, and they asked me for an update on hemp. And so I gave them the update. Afterwards, I was talking with them, and I said, you know what, you guys, you don't have a chance, because once we do this in Hawaii, you know, when we have Hawaii hemp shampoo, and there's the little girl doing the hula on the label, and the guy strumming his ukulele under the coconut tree, who's going to buy Kentucky hemp shampoo? You guys don't have a chance. And they were going, Gabbard, shut up and sit down. You don't, come on. So anyway, that's, we're very excited about this, obviously, and that I do want to also mention in closing that for if any of you investors or entrepreneurs out there, don't dilly-dally. The last check at DCCA, there are about 20 trade names that are already taken. Hemp is Aloha is one. Hemp Fest Hawaii is another. Hemp Hawaii is another. Hemp It Hawaii, and my favorite, Hemp Hemp Hooray. So now, no pressure, Scott, but there's we're going to be looking to you. All eyes will be on you to get this thing going as quickly as possible. Let's get hempening in Hawaii now. Thanks, Scott.
Will and Sam, you guys want to come up while I sign? Sure.
In a good way.
So House Bill 2659 is now the law in Hawaii as Act 228. Congratulations.
All right. Hemp Hemp Hooray. Thanks, Scott.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you, guys. We'll take some photos.
Yeah.
Sam, photos first? Okay. You want to leave these or